The award-winning Leigh D4R Pro offers an incredible range of joinery options that no other jig can match. There's more than 40 years of Leigh Dovetail jig experience built into the easy-to-use D4R Pro. If you can use a router, you can use this versatile jig. In this video, we're going to show you how easy it is to route through dovetail boxes with a custom joint design. If you want an overview of everything the D4R Pro can do, click this link. Through Dovetails, the hallmark of traditional joinery, can be used for chest and cabinet carcasses, drawers, trays, and so much more. This distinctive joint features interlocking pins and tails, where the end grain of both mating boards shows. Other jigs can only make dovetails with fixed size and spacing of the pins and tails. This machine-cut look. The innovative D4R Pro lets you route dovetails with virtually any sizing and spacing. You get the convenience of power tools while maintaining a classic hand-cut dovetail look. Other than a router, the D4R Pro includes everything you need to make a through dovetail joint. As for stock, the D4R Pro accepts any board width up to 24 inches. You can even join boards of different thicknesses. Our box today features thinner tail boards and thicker pin boards, like you might find in a drawer. The heart of the D4R Pro is the adjustable two-sided guide finger assembly. There are color-coded scales at each end indicating the mode, and the assembly is rotated to switch from pins mode to tails mode. Joint design is easy because Leigh has done the geometry for you. Wherever a pin guide is positioned, the matching tail guide is automatically set at the other end of the finger. The split finger pairs mean you can use any size board and always have a proper half pin at the edge, and the half pin can be as narrow or as wide as you like. The pointed ends of each pair of guide fingers are the pins. And when the assembly is rotated, the tails of each pair are the matching sockets. There are infinite combinations for the spacing and sizing of the pins and tails across the width of the boards. If you want bigger tails, increase the space between pairs of guide finger tails. If you want bigger pins, increase the space within the pointed ends of each pair of guide fingers. Remember, whatever is done during joint design is automatically transferred to the other half of the joint, so get as creative as you want. It'll always match. To customize your joint design, loosen the screws on the guide fingers, slide them into position, and lock them again, and that's it. Our joint design for this box features narrow tails near the edges and wider tails in the middle. Once your custom joint design is locked in place, you're ready to route. Tailboards are routed first with the included dovetail bit. There's only one scale setting for any thickness board in Through Dovetail Tails mode. To control dust, we'll be using the optional Leigh VRS vacuum and router support attachment. Go in and out of the guide finger tails, routing the pin sockets and leaving the tails standing. The guide fingers on the jig and the guide bushing on the router will steer you. Switching from tailboard routing to pinboard routing is simple. Just rotate the assembly and set the pins mode scale to the cutting diameter of the dovetail bit. Route the pins with the included straight bit. The tail sockets are routed by following the guide fingers. The pins are left standing. The angled guide finger surfaces ensure the pins are precisely cut to match the tailboard. Because of the D4R Pro's precision, any pin's end will fit any tail's end from the same joint design. This box has thinner tailboards and thicker pin boards, a traditional design for a drawer. You can just as easily do the opposite, or use the same thickness on all boards. To compensate for manufacturing tolerances or even router runout, you may need to make a small fit adjustment. This is done to the width of the pins to get your perfect fit. If a fit adjustment is needed, simply move the finger assembly away from you for smaller pins or toward you for larger pins. The D4R Pro's scales make joint fit adjustment precise and simple. A 1 increment adjustment is a 5/1000ths of an inch change. And that's how you make perfectly fitting, variably spaced, custom look through dovetails with your router and the Leigh D4R Pro. To learn about every joint type that can be made on the D4R Pro, and for info on all Leigh woodworking products, like the Health and Safety Centered VRS attachment, please visit leightools.com. Thanks for watching.